I'm glad for them to get the car back up. I wanted to be the one to bring the car back to victory lane, and I was beginning to wonder if we was going to be able to do it before the season was out, but it feels real good.
Well, I'll tell you what, we had a great car today. The guys did a great job, and, it's, I don't know, I thought we had a shot at it there, and we changed right sides there at the end, and we should have left the old wore-out ones on there better than the two we put on there, but that's the way it goes, so it was still a good run for us.
Terry Labonte actually seemed a little bit upset there, Benny, but he has no reason to be.
Alan, it was the most unbelievable performance I've seen in a long, long time. Broken hand, and Terry Labonte is left-handed. Broke his left hand on Friday and goes out there, qualifies 30th. You say, well, he's all done. But he wasn't all done. Comes from 30th to the third place finish. Phenomenal job.
Took the lowest of lows, what could have been, and made it a very positive for his team heading into the final race. Now, Labonte's point lead heading into the Atlanta event, now 47 points over Jeff Gordon and 99 over Dale Jarrett. All Terry Labonte has to do in the final event, finish 8th or better, and the 96 championship is his.
And Alan, Terry's brother Bobby starts from the pole for the Napa 500. And early on, Terry gets that 5 bonus points out of the way by leading on lap 7. And things seemingly took a bad turn for Jeff Gordon, as he has a problem with loose lug nuts on the left rear, and the 1995 champ loses 2 laps in the pits on a green flag stop. His title hopes in serious jeopardy.
Keep working on your rhythm. You can get them. You can get them, Jeff. We can do it.
But in championship fashion, Gordon makes up both laps and eventually takes the lead on lap 108. Just an amazing performance. Meanwhile, his teammate Labonte, well, just like his season has been, Labonte is consistent all day in Atlanta, never falling out of the top 10. Up front, both pole sitter Bobby Labonte and Ernie Irvin are the dominant cars. Irvin, however, finds trouble on lap 255 as a blown tire takes him out of the event. Bobby Labonte takes the lead for good on lap 287 and goes on to lead the final 41 laps, claiming his first victory of 1996. And with his brother's 5th place finish, Terry Labonte clinches the 1996 NASCAR Winston Cup title.
Thank goodness we've gone out as a winner here at Atlanta. We've did some good things this weekend, so that was great, and Terry won the championship. And like I said, that was the coolest thing I've ever done.
A look at the final NASCAR Winston Cup Series championship standings for 1996 shows Terry Labonte beating Jeff Gordon by 37 points in the end, with Dale Jarrett coming up 89 points short in his championship effort.
Dale Earnhardt trying for that 8th championship falls short. He finishes 4th, 330 points behind Labonte. Mark Martin did not win a race in 1996, but he finished 5th in the points, 379 back.
And as you look at the rest of the top 10, from 6th place Ricky Rudd back to 10th place Ernie Irvin, only 213 points separating all 5 of those drivers. Bobby Hamilton, by the way, cracking the top 10 for the very first time in his career. What a terrific Sunday in Atlanta for the Labonte family, but for championship contender Jeff Gordon, the Atlanta race in itself was a microcosm of his 1996 season.
The whole season seemed like the whole race at Atlanta, where we start off and bang, we get 2 laps down right off the start and have to come from behind. Then we've got one of the best cars where we can go out there and get 2 laps back. And now we're up there, battling for the win, leading the race. But then at the end we come up this short. That is our whole season right there.
And to put a finger on it, Gordon knows exactly the difference between his title run of 95 and his 2nd place effort of 96.
95, nothing went wrong. It's like, other than maybe our last race at Atlanta, everything went our way when we needed it to fall in place. And this year, 96, it's like when we really needed it to go our way, it didn't. And, that's just the way things work. Terry Labonte and that whole 5 team, they've been consistent all year long. They've done exactly what they needed to do. And you got to take your hat off to them for that, because that's what it takes to win a championship.
Jeff Gordon was 13 years old when Terry Labonte won his first NASCAR Winston Cup title, and the 96 champ admits he may have been too young himself to appreciate winning the 84 championship.
The first championship was very very special, but to be honest with you, at the time I really didn't realize how important it was, maybe how big a deal it was to win the championship. And when you go for 12 years and don't win it, then you realize that that's a little bit bigger deal than I thought it was back then. And of course the sport's changed just so much, and it's grown so much, and it is bigger now than it was then.
With 12 years between titles and a lot of lean years in the middle, that makes the hoisting of this trophy feel even better.
Feels great. I'll tell you what, I was probably the most excited that I've ever been. And I didn't even know what to say. I was really was kind of at a loss for words there, I guess. But it's pretty emotional, and it's been so long since the first championship, and then going through 3 or 4 years there, not even being able to win a race, and then joining this team and being able to win races and now win a championship. It was a dream come true.
True story. Bobby Labonte, earlier in the week before that Atlanta race, dreamed that he won the race and brother Terry won the championship at the same time. How about that?
And you know, watching those two guys ride around the racetrack side by side to the applause of all those people, it really looked like a dream come true.
Be a day the Labonte family remembers for a long time to come. And I think the 1996 season will be something we remember for a while too.
You know, it had just about everything. New teams coming in, winning races, a battle for the championship right down to the wire. And Earnhardt still trying to get that Daytona 500 and still trying to get that 8th championship. Well, that's going to be great down the road.
Had some great storylines in 1996. Wonderful year in NASCAR Winston Cup Series racing, and we hope that you've enjoyed our NASCAR Winston Cup Series Year in Review video. For Benny Parsons, I'm Alan Bestwick.